Stop expecting your friends to be your customers. That's not what they're there for. So yes, I get it. As much as we want our friends and family to be all around supportive, expecting economic support just sets you up for disappointment. You will lose valuable friendships and likely find yourself with a failing business. Hey, I'm Julesy, head smart brown girl in charge, and let's get into this and go ahead and thumbs up, because whether you like it, love it, or don't agree at all, it's still an engaging discussion. It's meant to be a dialogue. Okay, so come join the party and subscribe if you don't know. Hello, hit that button down below, thanks. Funny enough, I really wanted to address this because of memes I've seen floating around, and I've had people explicitly ask me to address this, and I think they believe that I was gonna be on their side about friends needing to support their friends' businesses, and I'm so sorry, sis, but I'm not. My friends and family support me in so many other ways. I do not expect them to be my customers or consumers. It's hard when you are starting out, and we often see this like surface narrative of the Black person with the big family, all the friends, just living a life of support, you know, everybody there for them. I get it. I did Jabberwock in high school. It's like Delta's debutante program. Not because I really want to be a Delta, but more so because like the K's just cost too much money. The Zetas didn't really have nothing. I didn't even know what Ashley Rowe was in high school. So the Deltas, I was like, all right, I think at least it was guaranteed that if you entered into it, you would get like a couple $100 book voucher for college. When I think back to that experience, I just remember being sad because most all debutante programs, at least within the Black sorority circuit, are essentially fundraisers where the girls raise the funds themselves. And I'm sure in the era of like trying to survive off of GoFundMe's, we all know this feeling. I didn't come from a big family or a big church where I was gonna get all this communal support to fundraise. Like I kind of knew that I wasn't gonna win anything off of fundraising, so I was hoping that I would win off of being the poorest. I wasn't. Shucks. They did have like an economic needs scholarship. I was always trying to scam my way into something. Wow. I realized, and I'm sure a lot of y'all realize at early ages, that yes, your network matters. When we realize that we lack access to an established, successful network, financially successful, people that are in positions of power to do things for you, when we lack access to that, it can be doubly frustrating when you first start out. And even your own friends and family don't support your events, watch your content, or buy your products. I don't want to dismiss your feelings. I understand them, and I didn't come to this point magically. I had to work through it myself too. I want to help you work through it without going through all the mistakes I went through, because I want to help you think about it a little bit different in a way that will better your relationships and your businesses overall. Let's just keep this simple. Your friends and your family, they're not your customers, and for very good reason. They support you in other very meaningful ways. And I'm talking about healthy relationships here, because I do understand we don't all have healthy familial relationships, but within the context of that healthy family and friends, that these are relationships that should nurture and provide emotional support. So socially, let's just think about this. Who do you call when you just need somebody to talk to? Who do you just shoot the breeze with, talk shit with over cocktails at happy hour? Now remember, customers are not your friends. They not your gal pal. They don't know you in real life. Friends fill in support in different ways. There are friends who are part of your closest circle. Friends who give you advice. Friends who give you a different perspective and inspiration. Friends who you can talk about your goals without judgment. Family who knows you intimately and they love you. And when you complain about them not supporting your business, think about if they cease to exist to be part of your life in the ways that they currently are, and they were nothing more than just a customer, would you be happy? Like, I love my smart brown girls, I love you, but there's a lot that I go through in my personal life that I definitely am not picking up the phone to call y'all about, okay? Just to keep it real true deal. So no, my mama doesn't have to watch none of my videos. She does not have to buy a smart brown girl item at all. Neither does my sister. No, not my friends. There is no expectation, okay? I need them to be there when I got to cry about something. I need to be there when I need to talk about this platonic F-boy for the 50 millionth time, and I don't want to give y'all too many details. I need them there more than I need them to buy a t-shirt, all right? So your family and friends are supposed to be your customers. They're not your core audience. And you really do a disservice to yourself when you attempt to rely on them as customers, because you're not honing into who is your actual audience. Who is the person you're speaking to? What do they believe in, look like, How do they live? What are their interests? What value are you bringing to them? And then how does your brand connect to them? This is how you strategically grow and market your business, your aspirations, your career drive, whatever. And therefore how you brand yourself. And yes, we are in the era of branding ourselves. No, I'm not going to try to charge you $25 for a branding seminar about how to get followers on Instagram, but I'm just trying to tell you, in every aspect of life, especially if we are, whether we're trying to climb the corporate ladder or whether we are small business owners or we are making our own products or whatever, there is an aspect of where you have to brand yourself, and relying on using your family as a point to which how the world views you and therefore how you should brand yourself. Girl, there's a lot of bias. And I don't know strategy wise. I just don't. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Don't make the mistakes I made, okay? When I started Smart Brown Girl, it wasn't about all my friends watching my videos. I didn't even really tell my friends that I had a YouTube channel. As long as your friends ain't sitting down and having an intervention with you, girl, you go watch that video and telling you how you going nowhere in life when you doing your business. Whew. I mean, at that point, I wasn't even worried about my friends being supporters. I just wanted to not be negative. I think because that situation happened, I valued my friends, my other friends even more, because I wanted to hold on to them, and they were just there for me in other ways. So then I focused on who I was actually speaking to. Who was I reaching? Who did I want to reach? How do they engage me? Worrying about my friends supporting as customers and consumers just dilutes all of that. And honestly, when you focus on your business, you get the right product out. Your friends and family, they will eventually come around. My mom was not watching my videos when my audio was jacked up, when I'm talking a mile a minute, and she's known me for the past 33 years of my life. I don't understand why when I talk at the speed of lightning, she can still understand me. Like, Trish, what's going on? But you know, now that I've gotten it together, you know, I think a little bit more about my speech and how fast I'm talking. My mic is now at that H4 is lit. You know, she watches and she calls me, wants to talk about it, and I'm like, girl, just comment on the video. I'm playing. But I didn't have to ask her to watch, and it really means a lot more to me because I understand that she actually appreciates the product that I'm putting out. And once I established myself and honed it on my craft and got my audio together, because girl, I know it was bad. I be cringing when I go watch my old videos, but my friends and family have supported without asking. I promise you, it means so much more than if they just flatly supported all the time. Cause it's like, oh girl, you know, she always supports, you know, it's cute, whatever, but it don't really mean nothing. It's just how the human mind works. We start to take things for granted when we come to expect them, and they happen without us doing anything. Okay, I mean, you know how you can be. When it comes from a place of genuine enjoyment, I know it's from a place of my work connecting and me putting out a stellar product, especially when it's friends that I never thought would have even been interested in myself. It's amazing who will come around and how they come around. It's just great that my message is being received. It tells me to be more giving myself. I know it's girl, you might be like, dang, I ain't getting the support that I want. Why I gotta give more? But think about the things that you do like, that you do enjoy. That's why I'm always like, you know, I think as Black women, we tend to lurk a lot because we're worried about what other people will think about what we enjoy and the things that we like. But girl, don't be worried about nobody else. Celebrate the things that bring you joy. Let people know that you are watching, you are hearing, you are supporting, you are purchasing, whatever you're doing, however you're engaging other Black women, particularly other Black women business owners. I realize that I should be more forthcoming and letting them know that I support what they do and I love what they do and engaging them in meaningful ways. So yes, I do buy things from my friends' businesses without telling them because I genuinely like their product. I appreciate that kind of integrity so much more. I know there are friends and associates rather and family who do take without giving. That's a whole nother topic for another day. That's not what we talking about. You know, I'm talking about your healthy relationships, people in your life you really like. You know, you have an equal balance, give and take. I'm specifically talking about the people in your life who add value in other ways. You're gonna have to think through who those people are, how they add value, so you can appreciate them from where they are, and you can focus your energies on your brands and your business and your career, girl. Yes, be that smart brown girl. Get it poppin', slay down, okay, sis? And I promise, when you get it together, and I'm not talking once you get that big check, once you're wealthy, once you're already there. I'm saying you're gonna start hitting a stride, and you might actually not even realize you hit that stride, and it'll be your friends and family who come in and their support will be like, oh wow, wait, I'm doing something. She did something. Didn't even have to ask for support. Because when folks see that you are serious and your product, whether you are the product, you are the brand, or you are servicing something, when they see that that is consistently dope, they will indeed support you with the love and joy you deserve. All right, yes. Stay blessed and unbothered, sis. Smart brown girl out. Deuces.